Yes, sir.
All right, here we're going to take a look at Christian's September 2015 running eval. This is Christian running full speed, followed by him running at 50% speed or half speed. And then we're going to see him at 10% speed, and we're going to kind of work our way from the top to the bottom. We're going to stop him relatively quickly, just kind of right out of the gate. And we're going to kind of look at his arms, the way they're moving back and the way they're moving forward, and we're going to point some things out. We'll stop it right here. So you'll see here how the arm is coming over in front of the chest area, and then what that does is it pushes, it makes the torso actually twist, so the chest goes out and the shoulders go back and they rotate. So the left shoulder will go back and the right shoulder will come over the top, and then vice versa, and then causing the chest to be out of alignment. So you're going to see some other problems that it causes too, but we have to get his arms outside of the body, get him to go north and south, not east and west at all, and that'll help him propel and really push his body forward a lot faster, keeping the legs and arms working in unison. Again, here we'll stop here, and you'll notice now it actually gets a little bit worse as he goes a little further, but you can see that he's not in alignment. And what that means is that line should split his two eyes, and you can see how he's kind of just pushed out on the right side. It actually gets worse as you go on, but those arms kind of cause the chest to open, the shoulders to rotate, and as the chest opens and rotates, then you're going to get a lot of side-to-side kind of swing back and forth motion. So we want to quiet all that down, get his arms in the right place, and that'll help his speed a lot just doing that right off the bat. Pushing him forward a little bit more, we're going to stop right here looking at his legs. He has a low knee drive, so we need to maximize his knee drive so we can maximize the distance that he takes on every single step. So if we do work with him, one of the things that we'll definitely want to work on is teaching him how to drive his knee, how to drive not only up but out. And then another thing you want to look at is how his back leg tucks in behind the front leg or the lead leg. And you'll notice that you can barely even see that back leg, and that's because he's kind of rotating again over the top, so it's actually the knees coming over the top of the other leg. So that's a very slow move and a move that we do not want to do. So that's going to be really important for us to work on is the lower body. His lower body is a lot worse off than his upper body, and it's a lot harder to fix too, but we definitely can work on it. Moving on further down, you can see how he strikes the ground here. Again, notice how his upper body is out of alignment, but if you really look at his leg, if you can see the red circles, that is tremendous amount of pressure on that leg, hip, and ankle because of the way his foot is striking the ground. Notice how twisted out it is, and it kind of bends and bows the knee. So whether we fix this for speed, he definitely needs to fix his running form from an injury standpoint, because he can get an overuse injury and have premature wear and tear on the ankle, hip, and knee. And you can actually see from the correct angle and the blue angle there how off that is. So his lower body definitely needs a lot more work. His upper body we can fix probably pretty quick. The lower body will definitely take some time. He might even need to do some one-on-one private lessons to work on that, because we might have to do a lot of that in slow motion, and he might take a little bit more time than we can work with him on the group on just that kind of stuff. Looking at his vertical leap, he scored 13 inches on his vertical leap. Now the vertical leap and the standing broad jump are very important, because as we kind of want to get him more explosive, having the ability to be able to jump and explode out and up is going to help him really drive out with his feet on his run and kind of separate himself from the defenders. So again, he scored a 4-foot, 6.5-inch jump there on his standing broad jump. And then on his lateral speed, obviously on the soccer field, you're having to cover space laterally and work on defense laterally. His form just needs to be worked on. I don't think he really had anybody ever show him how to really slide properly, so he's more hopping than he is kind of sliding. So again, definitely a lot to work on, but we can help him out a lot if we can just get him into one of our programs. Breakdown, we're just going to kind of look at his scores, and if you see here, push-ups 8, so we definitely got to work on his upper body strength. One leg, his balance was off, so we need to really work on that, and as well as his leg strength. Core, same thing. And if you look at his 10, 20, set, and 40-yard time, so he scored a 2.35, and where he should be at is low 2s, and he should be at mid 3s on that 20, and then he should definitely be in the 6s on the 40. So definitely a lot of work to work on, but we can get him. We just got to get him going and kind of chip away piece by piece. But yeah, just contact us, and we can talk to you about a plan to put together for him.